Hello and welcome back to Richmond TV's Community Focus. I'm here now with Sandy Luenser, Vice President of the Richmond Community Theater, and then Noah Schroeder. He plays Buddy in their upcoming dinner theater special, Elf the Musical Junior, which is sold out. They got plenty of other great events coming up, so let's talk to them about that. How you doing, Sandy?
Hi, nice to be here.
How you doing, Noah?
Pretty good.
All right, so why don't we talk a little bit about the Elf Junior production. So what, Noah, you play Buddy.
Yes, I do.
How does it feel to play a character like that?
It's incredible, to say the least. It's to play such like an iconic role in one of my favorite shows, or movies, I should say, ever. It's an honor to say, and it's been such a fun show to work with, and all the people, cast, crew, and all the people that have just helped out on the side are just so kind and incredible to work with, and it's just been a blessing.
Now, with most plays, I mean, most plays have been turned into movies, but this is a rare instance where a movie was turned into a play. So how do you let that affect your performance as, you know, you've seen the movie a bunch of times? Do you try to do what Will Ferrell did, or are you trying to do your own thing?
Well, typically when you're in a show or a musical, you have the higher roles, which is Buddy, Jovi, Walter, those kinds of roles. Those characters have a specific personality that you have to embody. But say you're in a musical and you're chorus, you have the creative freedom to create your own character. With Buddy, it's been a challenge because he has this characteristic of just being happy literally all the time. Mm-hmm. And he's just a bundle of joy, mm-hmm. and nothing can ruin his day. And that's something I have to realize. Like, I'm constantly smiling on stage. I'm just loud, obnoxiously loud. Exactly, but it's different from me, so it's challenging to get into that mindset. That's one of the hardest things about just acting in general, getting into the mindset of the character.
But you're like that all the time. He's always happy-go-lucky, and that's the reason he fits so perfectly.
Well, when you see me.
Now, in preparation, did you have to eat so many sweets? Did you just eat, like, drink syrup and stuff?
No, I would actually throw up if I did that. I told the director beforehand, if you actually do that, I will throw up on stage. So let that be a warning if we do that on stage.
So who else is involved in Elf Junior?
Well, the director is Eddie Bishop. The assistant director is Rachel Dubé, who's local to the area. The vocal, all the music is being handled by the Heidi Riggs Vocal Studio, which is also local here in town. And the choreography is done by Lauren Riggs. There's a talented cast from all the surrounding communities. The youngest in the cast is 5 years old. And it's amazing to watch these children on stage, and I mean, they give everything that they've got. Yeah.
So with this type of the dinner theater performance, in the past it's been specifically designed so that it's all happening all around. Is this going to be the same thing, or is this going to be focused on the stage?
It'll be just focused on the stage this time. Okay. Yeah. There might be a few actors running through the audience, but yes, it'll be all up front. Okay.
So now. Unfortunately, Elf Junior is sold out. Not unfortunately, that's great for our audience, though.
Yes.
It's unfortunate for those who wanted to get tickets but can't.
Right.
We do have, on Tuesday, we are having a dress rehearsal. So we are kind of opening that up to some of the family and friends that were not able to get tickets. So they could just call the Maniachi's Flower Shop to kind of give us a heads up if they are coming on Tuesday.
If you're like third or fourth cousins with the person that's in the choir, you can get tickets then?
Right. Yeah, not tickets. It would be just a donation. Yeah.
Okay. So after Elf, what do you guys have lined up after that?
Well, December 13th, 14th, and 15th, we have a night of one acts. These are local and surrounding communities where someone would like to do a show. They've never directed before, so this is giving them an opportunity to direct. March, we're doing Clue the Musical, and then in May, we're doing Cheaper by the Dozen.
when do you start auditioning for for Clue the Musical?
I believe there's, I don't, if there's audition dates on the thing. No, there's not audition dates on the thing. They can actually contact the theater, which we have a brand new website, and
Okay.
it's richmondtheater.com, and that gives you all the information as far as the auditions go.
And typically, when we do auditions, it's usually, if it's a multi-weekend show, we do it after the first weekend of shows. That's generally when auditions usually happen, but that can vary from show to show.
Yeah.
Right.
But they can get everything on the website.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you guys are also on Facebook,
Yes, we're on Facebook and
Instagram
I think-
as well.
Yes.
Twitter.
Twitter.
Are we?
Yes, I think we're on Twitter.
Okay.
You got your logo here.
Yeah.
It says on Twitter, but I don't have a Twitter, so I don't know.
Okay. So this is you're in the middle of your 54th season right now.
That's correct.
So that's crazy. 54 seasons.
Yes. So many times you walk in town and you ask somebody, did you know there's a community theater here in town? And they say, no, I didn't know that. Well, we are. This is the 54th season. We're one block off of Main Street, and we're housed in an 1887 church building. The building, which we call the Grand Old Lady, is actually on the Michigan Historical Registry.
Okay.
We've received 3 grants in a row from the Michigan Arts Council. We now have air conditioning. We have
That's-
LED lighting, and we have a state-of-the-art sound system, which is really great.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
The
Yeah.
air conditioning is probably the best part for those summer shows.
Right?
Yes.
No, I've been
Because those are
there.
usually the musicals, and those are dancing.
Yeah.
I mean, for the crew, for the cast and crew for that, that's not just being an audience member
Yeah.
sitting in there, but
Right.
that's got to be amazing to have AC in there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, you guys have done so much with that building too. Because I remember a couple years ago, you guys had to redo the roof on it too.
Yes, we did. We did redo the roof. We're looking at getting a new stage surfacing, a new carpeting. A lot of it, though, is like getting the new equipment, updated equipment, like the LED lighting. We've been doing some phenomenal things with the lightings.
No,
and
an
stuff,
LED
yes.
is awesome.
Yes.
It's one of my favorite types of lighting. Keeps my electric bill very
Oh,
low.
yes. Yes, ours too. Yes.
How much are, so if someone wants to go see the play, how much are tickets usually?
Okay, the tickets for adults is $20, and for seniors and students, it's $15.
And is that the same across every show except for the dinner theater one?
Right, that's correct.
Yeah, because dinner theater's a little bit more because you
Yeah,
have to
dinner
pay
theater
for-
'Cause
was
you get,
30.
you get dinner, you get dessert, you get the whole show,
Yeah.
and there's also a lot. It's also a very nice venue at Mariachi's, so that
Yeah,
also
those tickets
adds to the
were
bonus.
$38.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what you're going to be doing for your 55th season yet?
We just had a season selection committee, and I don't know, it has not been approved by the board yet.
So how do you guys
So-
decide what plays you're going to do?
Well, our artistic director, Brian Braun, will have a season selection. People will like volunteer that they're interested in either directing or they're interested in the theater itself. And everyone will present some musicals, some straight shows, some dramas, comedies, and then we sit around a table and we discuss the shows. He puts everything online, and then we get back together again. We vote on the different shows, and then he looks into the availability of the show, how much the royalties cost, and then when we get down to the final selections, we present it to the Richmond Community Theater Board, and then we vote on it.
Okay. Yeah, because you guys have always put on some really good stuff. I remember several years ago going and watching Dracula. And that
Oh,
was
yes.
just such an immersive experience with the way you guys put everything. And the set was amazing. I mean, for such a small theater to be able to pull off some of the things that you guys do is amazing.
Yeah. Well, we love our little theater.
Yeah, the
Yes.
stage space, it's coming from a different theater. Like I've always been at the Odd or the RCT, or not the RCT, but the high school theater. Their stage is like more of a traditional stage, but the
Right.
RCT has that weird like T shape. It's so amazing, like what sets I've seen there and how it can come together so beautifully. it's just so cool.
We seat about 100, 110, so there's not a bad seat in the house.
I mean, you kept on mentioning over and over again the people that people sometimes don't realize they have the
No.
theater here, but you always have a packed house.
Yes, we do.
I mean,
yes, we
you guys
do.
sold out of Elf, so
Yeah.
Yes.
were you surprised by that?
Well, we've sold out in past years, but not so soon.
Yeah, this one was a lot quicker.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Um,
And we have a lot of sponsors too that are
Right.
supporting this.
well, who are your sponsors?
Oh,
I'm sorry for putting you on the spot like that.
yeah, we haven't finalized all our sponsors yet. There are centerpieces that are being available for $100 a piece, and your name will go on the centerpiece. There's probably 10 centerpieces sold already. We put your name on it, so if you are interested in doing a centerpiece yet, even though you can't see the show, you can contact the Maniachi's Flower Shop.
Okay. All right. Is there anything either of you would like to add?
Well, just for the Richmond Community Theater, I would like to wish everybody a very happy holiday.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, everything.
Yeah.
Because without the community, we wouldn't be able to put on all these amazing shows, have all these amazing donations, all these grants. Like, without the community, we'd be nothing.
So, okay.
That's it.
All right.
Okay, there is one thing.
Yeah,
though.
there is one last thing.
We wanted to know if you wanted to be our unofficial elf. So we brought you these
Aw,
to wear.
'em.
You love them?
I love 'em.
Okay.
I absolutely
All
love
right,
them.
time for you to put them on, man.
I will be, because we'll be recording one of the dress rehearsals. I will make
Yes.
sure to have these on as being a little helper elf camera operator. Thank you so much.
No problem.
All right. Like we said before, Elf the Musical Junior is sold out, but they've got plenty of other shows coming up this season. They still have Clue the Musical. They have a series of one-act plays, and Cheaper by the Dozen coming up. You can go to their website, www.richmondtheater.com, or you can call 586-727-9518 for any other information. Yeah, just keep a lookout for all their upcoming shows. And thanks for joining us, and have a great day.